If you added up how much you spent on coffee, food, entertainment every week, it might surprise you. So imagine only spending money on the necessities.
Could you do this for a year? Could you give up all the extras and still enjoy life? In a KXLY4 Focus tonight, KXLY4's Karina Shagren tried to find out.
Well, it's hard to even imagine putting a lock on your wallet. Walk through downtown Spokane, there's temptations to spend all over the place. We read this book, though. It's called Not Buying It, My Year Without Shopping. The author spends an entire year spending money only on the necessities. No hamburgers, no lattes, no new clothes. We recruited one of our account executives and her husband to give it a try for just 1 week, and they found putting a lock on your wallet for just 7 days is not an easy challenge. In a world where loose change means nothing, where the word bling has become common language, where keeping up with the Joneses is getting more and more difficult, putting a lock on your wallet seems almost impossible.
There's so many things that you can go and buy.
We recruited Dave Fleischman,
The problem, I think, is Starbucks.
his wife Christy,
Say hi.
and their 1-year-old son Ethan to participate in a week-long experiment. Freeze all spending for 7 days unless it's on necessities, things like food, water, toilet paper.
I don't really think that we are overspenders. But at the same time, when it comes to the things that we really like, could we cut back a little bit on that? I think so.
For Dave, he likes fast food.
I'd say on average, I go out to lunch 4 to 5 times a week.
Christy's weakness is coffee.
I really like to go in the morning for convenience, get the caffeine rush, pick up a muffin.
The couple says it spends another $200 a month at restaurants. Add it all up,
That's about $440. No.
$440 a month, more than $5,000 a year, just on fast food, an occasional night out, and coffee.
It's something we probably haven't really thought about too much.
With a thought now on saving, the couple agreed to watch their wallet for a week. No drive-thrus, no lattes, no night out on the town.
It's a good time. It's around the holiday season, and it's a good time to start budgeting.
But their measly budget busted within 24 hours. A checkup midway through the experiment caught a guilty Christy fessing up.
I have a confession. We did go out to dinner the night after we started this.
Christy says, though, it was her sister's birthday party. The birthday dinner cost about $35. She also had another confession.
If we followed the book to the T, money that we spent that we shouldn't have spent, it would probably be $40. Because I also went to Starbucks.
While Christy had a minor slip-up, a week later, Dave had major hunger pains.
I haven't had a hamburger in a week and a day now.
Although eating leftovers for lunch trimmed his budget and his waistline as well.
I know I eat a lot of hamburgers and I know I eat a lot of Wendy's and all that, but I didn't eat Wendy's for a week and I lost about 9 pounds.
The couple also skipped beers and burgers at a local establishment over the weekend.
We ate in and we just enjoyed family.
They spent $40 that didn't fit the qualifications, though they still saved a lot of cash.
You saved $70 this week.
Just in a week, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
It actually is reflected in our bank account, too. I can see it in our bank account.
It may not sound like much, but over the course of a year, that's more than $3,600. And as the Fleischmans point out, they saved more money on gas and contributed less trash to nearby landfills. Every cup, every hamburger wrapper, everything they replace ends up somewhere.
You're reusing Tupperware, you're reusing plastic bags.
We are doing it. We are consuming and we are wasting.
And while the Fleischmans see the benefit of slowing their spending, they say it may not be worth the payoff.
It really does affect your social life. I think that was one of the things that I learned is that if you don't have a social life, this is really easy. If you don't have children, it's really easy. If you work from home, it's really easy to do.
They do plan to make some simple changes, though.
I think eating out and coffee, it'll change that aspect.
And in the end, believe their week without spending was a week well spent.
It's not stop altogether, but just take a look at what you're doing, I think is what we've learned.
And if you want to give this experiment a try, the Fleischmans say it does take a lot of planning, especially for meals, but they say the experiment really helped them determine what's a need and what's a want. And the couple says it will continue to follow this experiment on a smaller scale. In downtown Spokane, Karina, Shagren, KXLY4.